Like, because I got hot, then I got cold. Child, welcome to another episode of One Being Brave. And then I didn't hear my intro song. So, what were you doing? Anyway, welcome to another episode of One Being Brave. I'm your host, Domo Jones. How you doing? Y'all good? Is y'all good or is y'all great? Is y'all good or is y'all late? Bars? Killing the game. We killing the game already. And that's on period. I am so grateful that you guys are here. Thank you. Let's just start there. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the world. Huh? And back again. Your heart is pure. You're a power and a confidant. Child. All right. It was, Mom. I didn't see it. Girl, maybe I didn't have it on my end, but we in there. Nevertheless, that's in so. All right, so let's get into the house rules. No profanity. Now. We don't do that on this show. It's too many words. We about to use all those. That's one. Two, no bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences. From one blood. Hmm? Hmm? He made all the nations. In essence, hear me out. We kinfolk. We family. Like a giant tree branching out towards the sky. That's all I'm saying. Auntie, uncle, them, cousin twice removed, grandpa, grandma. We all family. And all y'all invited to the barbecue. Tell them I sent you. Who gonna check for me? Who gonna check? Who? Who gonna check for me? And that's on period. Also, this show is called One Billion Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability and or medical condition. Old heads. Okay. Newcomers catch on quick. Get you one of us in your circle. But don't get you me because I'm taking. But get you one of us in your circle. You got 5 seasons of guests. And then my guest tonight is top tier. And then the bar just raised. My God, today. That's crazy. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I just don't even know. All I'm saying is get you one of us in your circle because when you do, it's going to blow your mind. I'll be saying it all the time. Like we are top tier. So I'm just gonna say you welcome now because when you do, you be like, dang. I know, I've been saying it. Child, what you waiting for? Huh? Okay, girl. Okay, sir. And that's on period. Also, one of the most important rules, please hear me clearly when I say this. We talk about Jesus Christ on this show. I don't know what they do over there. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Over here, JC's the way to be. Bars. Jesus Christ is better than white rice. Bars. Elohim be doing his thing. Bars. That's crazy. Listen. The Messiah stay on fire. Oh! The Lion of Judah be giving it to you. Okay, Domo. Domo, you gotta chill. The Lion and the Lamb is better than white spam. Oh my Domo. Like at this point, why has nobody signed? Like I just don't get it. The Messiah is coming like hot fire. Oh my God. Bro, that's crazy. That was a major bar. That was. I'm almost scared of myself at this point because wow, 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 wow. Come back next week. I got even more. And it's gonna be the final score. All right. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it because y'all not even ready. Oh gosh. Because my bar stays steady. Okay. Stay focused. All right, so we talked about Jesus Christ. And that's it, that's all. He the main thing, and he always gonna be the main thing over here at me in my house. That's on period. Also, this show is one of the very few shows that has a hostess with a disability that interviews guests with disabilities and or medical conditions. Lady O, my God. Tyler Perry. Uh-huh. Mother Ava DuVernay. I'm about to see all three of y'all. It just is what it is. All three. Y'all gonna see me. Okay? Lady O, come to the house first. It's getting a little nippy outside just a little bit. Get a little sweater weather. You feel me? We're gonna chop it up. I need to be in one of your favorite things in your little list because Christmas is coming up. Thank you for your time for the tea and crumpets. And then it's gonna be time to Tyler Perry. I don't even know where you want me to meet. You just let me know. Is it one of your stools? Is it one of the like? Send me the location. I know you have an iPhone. I do too. Send me the location. After you thank you for your time, it's time for us to get our locks done at Rockefeller. Me and Mother Ava DuVernay. I'm in chair 1, she in chair 2. I'm in C1, she in chair 2. I mean, we just gonna be chopping it up. Under the dryer. What style you getting? Okay, well, I'm gonna get my bangs on the other side. That it makes sense in my head. It makes sense in my head. That's all I'm gonna say. Thinking not strange when it happens. Okay. That was a bar. It makes sense in my head, okay? Thinking not strange when it happens. Wait, did I say that? Okay. Y'all know I've been killing bars earlier, so don't play me. Don't do me. Period. All right, so um this season we added a new segment. Is hot. Oh God, I'm already hot already. Okay, so this season we added a new segment to the show. It is bringing awareness to the ribbons. Please understand that breast cancer is not the only ribbon that is celebrated. There are so many others, and on this show we want to pay homage and acknowledge. That was a bar too, low key. Pay homage and acknowledge. Just saying. All right, so Gabe, who is the awareness ribbon for this month? September is Thyroid Cancer Awareness Month. What's the colors, Domo? I'm glad you asked. Pink, purple. Dang. Why you cut off so fast? Thank you. Pink, purple, and teal. So for those that have thyroid cancer, have overcome it, or are dealing with it, please understand on this show, we understand it, we get it, and we appreciate your fight. It's not easy, but we support you over here on One Million Brave, and that's on period. Thank you, Gabe. Okay, Gabe. Now you could Gabriel Alexander, and that's on. Okay. All right. So real quick, let's all have a chat. You feel me? Let's all talk for a second because I love you and I want you to stay true. Now, imagine, my God, today you're sitting down facing forward, right? Story time. You're sitting down facing forward, and someone decides to talk to you. Not just talk. Let's just say stand first. Stand behind you, behind your shoulder. Okay, but here's the thing. But wait, there's more. Not only are they standing there, they decide to stay planted while trying to hold a conversation with you. Now, why you back there? We playing Marco Polo? Are we playing hide and go seek? Why are you having a conversation with me back? So you're telling me you want me to not only turn my head, reach back, and look at, then lift my, and then, first of all, here's the thing. My neck only go about 20 degrees to the left. Let's just start there. So you talking about going 45? Not only that, I gotta lean back and then lift my head. I got vertigo. I'm not doing all that. What in the, why you why you back there for? And then another thing, the front in front of me. God has enlarged my whole entire territory. It's free. I mean, ain't nothing in front of me. So you have all the while to stand in front and talk. Or you can even sit next to me and we can sing Kumbaya. Your choice. But I ain't being God's wife. I ain't turning to a pillar of salt. Why you back there? I'm not going back. I'm moving ahead. I'm here to declare to you, the past is over. Don't be talking to me from don't be talking to me from behind. Child, I'm moving forward. Just forward. In the future. Hey Pam. Child, listen. I'm gonna say this. Please don't get offended. If you talk to me from back there and I'm having a full-blown conversation with you and my face is forward. Cause you ain't about to word me. Can barely, huh? Child. We are not playing Marco Polo. If you don't tap your little feet in front and I do want to see your face, but who? But we in here though, and for that we're grateful. And for that we're grateful. That's my spiel. And I'm sticking to it. All right, so my next guest. I am grateful that she is on the show. Okay? Let's just start there. Because first of all, she be doing her big one. Why did my dad say that him is here in all caps? Like that's important. You're supposed to sit down and be quiet. Why are you so loud? In all caps. We gracefully and humbly do not mind if you come in quietly. Amen. Your mission is on Sundays behind the pulpit. That is your time to shine on Sundays when it's time to preach. Not on Tuesdays. You're early. You're early. You didn't look at the schedule, and I don't like it. You're a little early, big dog. All right, so my next guest, I'm super, super, super grateful that she is gracing the stage. And listen, now everyone knows, if you don't know, now you know. I don't know anything about my guest. I don't. And I don't know her story. But what I do know is she be dropping nuggets on the Bible. I be like, what scripture, what chapter, what verse? Because I need my daily dose. In the Holy Ghost bars. And then what she don't know and what I do know is that she can sing. So I hope she got her water or her Ricolas or something, because she may got okay. But she be dropping a word and I appreciate that. And it's a daily thing. Like she's consistent. Bible study, like come, we friends. And that's on period. If she don't know now, she know now. We friends for life. All right, so without further ado, I'm just super excited. Super excited. Can't wait till she graces the stage. Cherelle. Oh my gosh. Is it Cherelle? Cherelle. Because I was about to say your other name. The other one. Okay. Cherelle, come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Hey, girl.
Hello.
I
Yes, I was
promise
back
you.
there like, yes, yes, it's Cherelle.
Sure, I was about to say the other one, the one on your Facebook
Because you know,
page.
I always Cyan Kai on Facebook
Yes.
because I always like ever since the social media thing started, because I'm a little old. I was in the beginnings of the social
Okay.
medias. But I always would have like different names. So then like when I would see people, I would know like where you know me from. Like I'd be like, do you know me from Facebook? Do you know me in real life? That's
Like
why
where you know
right. That's how I know
I get it. I get it. I
how to
like
work
saying kind of.
around.
I like saying I because
Hmm.
that show was about to and I seen your name too and I was like, yeah, that's not what I know her as. But that's your name. All
Right.
right,
Who are
so
you?
thank you. Thank you so so much for gracing the stage. I definitely appreciate it. Um I'm super excited to hear your story for sure. All right, so let's get into it. Can you tell us where you're from and the name of your disability or medical condition?
Okay. So Cherelle. I'm from Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I have a spinal cord injury level C3 incomplete.
C C3 incomplete.
Yes.
C3 incomplete. Okay, so for those that don't know, see no, what up, cut? Love you. So for those that don't know, can you tell us two things? What is a spinal cord injury? And then also what does C3 to incomplete mean?
Okay, so a spinal cord injury is basically like any trauma or I mean technically you don't have to break any bones, but usually it is caused by breaking bones in your spine along the spinal cord, causing damage to the spinal cord, like even just a touch, a pinch, like can cause lifetime damage because it doesn't regenerate on its own. So
Mhm.
wherever that damage occurs, usually causes some sort of paralysis at the level of your body that it occurs at. So we have like C1 through L2, I believe, in our spines, like so many vertebrae. I do not know the exact number, but at like every level is something of control. So at my level C3, I fractured my all 6 vertebrae in my neck. I think there's 8. So I fractured like
Ooh.
a whole bunch of them. And the most damage is at the 3rd vertebrae level, and that is like
Mm.
chest down. It also controls like your breathing, your arm muscles, your homeostasis, like being able to keep your body temperature, your blood pressure, all of that stuff is affected at the C3 level of your vertebrae. So that is where I
Oh.
have my injury. It is incomplete because I have movement and things that other people with complete C3 injuries don't have. So a
Mm.
typical person with a C3 injury probably wouldn't have like any arm movement, any like wrists or anything like that. But I have pretty good awareness and strength gaining back in my body since the accident. So thank God for that.
Okay, God is good. Okay, so let's I want to get into start from the beginning and then just take a journey with you on how you got here. So can you start from the beginning? How did the accident happen? What happened in that moment?
Okay, so that night it was New Year's Eve, which is actually my favorite holiday. I love New Year's Eve. Like that's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
So I was going out with my friends and we went out to this bar club, something like that. But we weren't really drinking. We each had like one drink and
Mhm.
um, we were good. And I ended up riding there with a friend of a friend and I left my jacket in his car. So my best friend was like, "Oh, are you coming with us in, our other friend's car?" And I'm like, "Well, here's my jacket. We're all going to the same place. I'll just go there because it
Mhm.
has started raining and it's January, like it's cold out there." So
Right.
I got in the car and um like a lot didn't happen. Like we were driving and I was getting kind of tired. I told my boyfriend at the time, who's now my husband, that I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be home tonight because I want to, get in the bed myself. I would, if I want to go home, in Atlanta, like it's 30 minutes for me to get home. Like I'm going to go home. I'm not going to stay down
Right.
here in the city or whatever. Like I'm going to come home. So we're driving. This guy ends up stopping at like another location and going to like speak to his friends or whatever. And I don't really think anything of it. He gets back in the car and he's kind of like blasting the music a little bit. And um, he was like hitting on brakes a little bit hard. So I guess there was like subtle hints, but
Mhm.
nothing really alarming. And I wasn't able to find my seatbelt, and I was in the middle seat. And um, I was like, we're just going somewhere quickly. And I'm like a seatbelt like person. Like I'm like, you need to wear your seatbelt. You need to wear your seat. So for me, like to not put on my seatbelt, like it's like the dumbest thing
Yeah,
ever.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so stupid. So we're driving and I'm pretty sure that I like dozed off and fell asleep. And I woke up in the hospital with my mom telling me I had been in an accident. I couldn't speak because I had a tube down my throat. Like I did not understand what was going on. And because of the surgery, I was in surgery for like 12 hours. Like I was on so many drugs the first like 2, 3 weeks. I didn't really
Wow.
fully realize anything until about, yeah, about like 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, like something serious happened.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So when you finally came to, what was the actual prognosis? Like what did they say? You got into an accident? Did you hit something that, like, what did they say?
So in the accident, since I didn't have on my seatbelt, when the collision happened, it ended up being a fire truck was tending to another accident on the right side of the road. And I guess when he came like around the corner to like the on-ramp to the highway, um, I guess he was startled by that, and oh yeah, I did forgot that part. He was actually like drinking much more than me or any of my other friends were drinking. Like he was like drunk, and I had
Mhm.
only met him one time previous, so I don't, know his,
Right.
yeah,
Backstory, yeah.
like his mannerisms and things like that. So yeah, so he was drunk and ended up like kind of running into the fire truck and like spinning, hitting the median, like, it was, like, bad. Like, the car looked like people died, and nobody died, like, thank God. I had the worst injury. Um, his mother was in the vehicle with us. She had, like, a broken
Oh my,
leg, and his, like, ankle was sprained or something like that,
oh my goodness. I can oh man, that is crazy. So at this point, you're not really like knowing what happened. Did you know while you were at the hospital, did you know that the severity of your injury, did you know that you couldn't walk?
No, I didn't, and, but I figured because I had the tube down my throat, like, I knew it was serious because 'cause I'm like, I'm on a breathing machine. Like
Right.
I was able to
Right.
wake up and stuff. Like I was never in a coma, other than like the medicines they were giving me. But I would wake up, and be alert for, 30 minutes to an hour or so at a time. And so I kind of knew I was like, okay, it's serious. And then like after a while I realized like I'm like, okay, I'm not ever like getting up to go to the bathroom. So that's kind of weird. And because they didn't just like flat out tell me, they told me I was in a bad car accident,
Oh,
and I was in the hospital for almost a month before I got transferred to the Shepherd Center, which does like brain and spinal cord injury rehabilitation and all types of nervous system things like that. So, yeah, I didn't really know. It was just I was going through all these like really serious things. Like they had to
mhm.
like suction out my lungs every couple hours. Like so I knew it was like serious, but I didn't know early on
Severity
what
of it.
exactly.
Yeah.
No one was like, you're paralyzed. Like,
Uh, so at that moment, like, would you have wished that they would have just told you straight up so you can process it? Or would you just, or
Right.
the process that you went through, going through the actual motions of it, was that better for you?
Right. I think they made the right decision because it did, like it was like they fed it to me slowly because I feel like if I would have been like with the tube down my throat and stuff, and they're like, "Well, you're paralyzed, you broke your neck,
Mhm.
you can't move anything." Like, because what people don't understand, like when your nervous system goes into shock, like weird things happen. Like I thought I was moving my arms and like holding my hands together and things like that. And like I would start to realize things were weird because I would feel like I was holding my hands under the cover. And then they would like take back the cover and they were just like by my sides. And I was like, this is not, like, so I think getting it slowly, like dose by dose, was a little bit better. And because I got accepted into Shepherd, like it automatically like added a glimmer of hope where it was like,
Mhm.
okay, you're gonna go to rehab, we're gonna, do these things. So I think it was better that it came slowly because I probably maybe would have got to rehab and been like, they said what they said, and I,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
who knows? Hopefully I wouldn't have given up, but yeah.
Yeah. So your boyfriend now, your boyfriend at the time, now husband, was he with you during this whole process?
He was, yes, he did not come out with me that night. He's always like, "Oh," because he was going to go to work in the morning. Nobody's going to work on New Year's Day, so they was paying
Right.
people to come to work.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but after the accident, like he was there at the hospital. He would come and all of my family and then would like rotate nights, spending nights with me while I was at Shepherd and everything. So yeah, he was there the whole time. We had been dating like 5 months before my accident, and
Wow.
I was like, if you want to dip out, because this is kind of serious,
Right.
then you can. And he was like, okay. But then like he never left.
That's a good dude. That's a good
Yeah,
dude.
he's
And
amazing.
I'm
He's super amazing.
that says a lot to the person that you are. Like he didn't care about none of that.
Oh,
Like I'm rocking with you. And that's it, period. What else are we talking about? I'm here.
yeah,
And
that's how
and
he was.
and not only that, to say that he went a step further to marry you because you guys were just dating at that moment. So
Yeah,
to know that you went through all this and he still was like, that's the one. Yep, that's the
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's
He's so,
beautiful. That's so beautiful.
yeah.
So now you're, like you said, your mom, and real love. Okay. I'm searching for. Um, so your mother, when she kind of got the news, was she okay, wait, before I say that, how old were you?
I was 25.
Oh, so you were like in the prime of your life.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it was so great. It was
You
so
were in
great.
the
Yes, me and my best friend had our own apartment together for a year. Like we've been friends since we were 11. So this is like dream come true. Like we're living together in an apartment where, yeah, it was a
Oh my
terrific.
god.
2016 was a bomb year. And so we went out on a high. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, so now, like, your family knows, your parents know, all that. Was the transition from you able to walk, you being fully mobile, to now you're pretty much like a new person because you have to learn everything new. Was that transition, was that difficult for you?
Yeah, it was. But like I've always been like a really positive person, thank God. So it was really hard. I would have some days when I would like be crying and stuff in rehab, but a lot of those times it was like from comparison because there would be people there who also broke their neck, but they're practicing walking and I'm like trying to
Uh,
practice how to feed myself.
yeah.
So some days it would be like that, but I was just like, there I'm at a good place there. Everyone was nice there. And they had like the program set up so well where it's like you wake up and it's almost like you're at school, like you're on a schedule. Like, you have your schedule like attached to your chair and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
at this time, you're doing this. So yeah, I just follow the schedule and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like all about how you react to it because like obviously you're still alive. So are you
Right.
gonna like be depressed and like not make any gains and then, a couple years from now be like, oh great, like I wish I tried harder, So
Yeah. Yeah.
it was rough, but I definitely got through it,
Yeah. I mean that's Chinese, I see you, love you. That is a I mean, just to say the year that you were in and the season that you were in, at your prime. Um, but okay, so because you're you're on the spiritual side as I am, I can kind of ask this question and you'll kind of understand. So for you, do you feel like the season that you were in, was there a point that God was trying to get your attention and this is how he got it?
Um, ooh, I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that. Was he trying to get my attention? I don't know, but I think that I mean, of course, he just knows what's best. And it's like,
Yeah.
I know that he like didn't want this for me, but he was like, this is just gonna lead you down this path, but
Yeah.
we're gonna reel it in and wrap it up, But yeah, I don't
Reel it
know.
in,
I
reel
just
it
think
in
he
and wrap
knows
it up. I like
best.
that. Yeah.
Right.
And
And I think,
the reason why I asked that is because sometimes, like having an average life or a normal life, we do our thing, whatever, right? But then for us as Christians, us dealing with like, the issues of life, and we kind of get a different vision of who God is and his power. And I feel like sometimes we don't see that if we never been through nothing.
right.
So it,
And
it just
that's,
changes like
yeah,
our perspective. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I think, yeah, I mean, he definitely used the perspective change for the better because, like, I'm also like a simple person. Like, I'm not gonna be, I don't have to have a like,
Yeah.
we got a nice place, we got jobs, we can,
Yeah.
hang out a little bit and do like, I'm not, looking for anything wild and out. So I think in that same sense, God is kind of like she's not going to need anything like she's
Right.
never going to like fully, of course I believed in God and I grew up Christian, I grew up in the church, but I never like dove into the word and like really got to know God. But like the last like 3 years, like I've actually gotten to know him and I'm like, dang, we should have been together sooner. Like
Cause why was we not locked in before?
why, why didn't you say anything?
Okay. Like you've been this dope this whole time.
The whole time.
You ain't never
So
said nothing.
didn't say a word. But he's like,
Cherelle, I
I
get
said a lot of words. I said a whole lot of
I said
words.
a whole lot, but I was weren't listening, but it's okay though. You hear me now. We good now.
Right. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
I definitely get that. And I say this a lot, and people that have disabilities get it, and the people that are Christian that have disabilities get it. Having a disability saved my life. Like for real, for real. It really did. And I wasn't like wilding out or anything, but I have a whole sense of thankfulness and gratefulness and just the stuff that I've been through compared to like other people that have been through it something similar or something not as extensive as I am, and they didn't make it, and yet I'm, still here. That just shows, how great God is. And I'm just like, yo, I owe you everything. Like, trust me, you gonna get sick of me because I'm always gonna call you out. Like all the
Right.
time. I'm always gonna
Yes.
spread your name loud.
Yes.
That's deep. So wait, I do have this question. Are you wheelchair bound?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have a name for your wheelchair?
I never named any of them. I never named them.
Okay.
Wow.
It's,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's
So
okay. It's okay. Cause I asked all my guests, my guests that are wheelchair bound, I always ask my guests, "Do you have a name?" So next time I talk to you, I gotta have a
yeah,
name.
I gotta get a name. I gotta get a
You
name for my chair.
gotta get a
Yeah,
name.
because this one's almost getting ready to go out and to get another one. So it's
Right.
I have to do it justice.
I feel it. I feel it. So, I do want to ask, what made you get into, because I said, like I said earlier, you do your scriptures, you do your daily, and you do your Bible studies. So, what made you get into that and share it?
Okay. Okay. So basically I started for myself, like I was like on to read the Bible more. So I literally would like go on my Bible app, they got the verse of the day or whatever, and I would like read it and do the whole little prompt or whatever. So I was doing that for a while, and then I was like, it was just like God was just like, you've had like all this time that you've been like not working, you've been in a wheelchair, you haven't had to
Mhm.
like dedicate yourself to anything else, and you haven't really like dedicated yourself to me, like you got time. And I'm like,
Mhm.
what are you talking about? Like,
So what you
so
saying?
after that, like I started to read like the chapter of the day. I'm like, at least I can read the chapter that the verse comes from.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that, and then I was like, well, I'm going to read it from beginning to end. Also, I've got a little stalled out at Jeremiah, so we won't talk
Mhm.
about that, but we're trying.
Right,
And
right, right.
um actually, yeah, so I just started doing that, and I was just like, Lord, I just basically like surrendered my life to him, and I was like, I really, you're cool. I want to live for you. Like, let's do this.
I
So,
love that.
once I did that, I ended up another girl named Gabby. She had posted in this group on Facebook we have called Quad Squad, which is all like female quadriplegics in it.
Mhm.
And she was like, she wanted to start a Bible study. And I was like, yes. So we had all ladies Bible study. And then Carlton was like, y'all are doing Bible study. I want to do Bible study too. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I can do the other one. And I kind of just got, well, no, he asked me to. He was like, yeah, do it, make it. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, God, I've never like led a Bible study. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on? So we just got in there, and I just, we was just doing it. So sometimes we get it together, sometimes because of these disabilities, we do not. But it's really great to just to be able to, fellowship with other believers who also have disabilities, that we really can understand each other. So
Yeah.
yeah, I did that. And uh just recently I was like, people need to read the Bible, because that's what like brought me to Christ, is reading the word. And so I was like, I read the chapter every day. I was like, I can record it and post it, and people, if they want to scroll through Instagram, like you're scrolling through Instagram and you just bam, chapter of the Bible in your face. Like, and if it keeps hitting you every day, like somebody's gonna get into it. And
Exactly.
that's like what we're here for. Like, we've been able to experience such great love, and it's like we get to pass that on.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I really enjoy it, and I hope the people really enjoy it.
I think it's super dope. I think I seen like a post of you saying like I want to do like scripture or something like that. And I was just like, it just made me think, because a lot of people think that, leading people to Christ means you gotta be behind a pulpit, or you gotta like bang them on the head. But no, God uses anyone that wants to be available to serve him. in their
Yeah.
own way. Way is to lead people to him through your social media, through your daily chapters, and I think that's just super dope because I see him and I'd be like, what's the chapter? Cause and I like I'm a Christian too. Like I read my Bible, but I just think it's dope because any way to get God's message out there, you're reaching somebody for real, for real. Even if you don't think you do. And I want to just let you know, like, don't stop. Don't, because it eventually you'll get further than you think. You may not get like the likes and all that, but people are watching. They
Right.
are.
Right. Yeah.
They
I have to
they really
remind
are.
myself of that. Because sometimes I go and I check the numbers. I'm like, thanks, 60 people,
Yeah.
40 people.
I
And then I'm like, you know
trust me.
what? Like that, I'm like, that can count in heaven. Like God's gonna be like, look what seed you planted and you were able to help.
Right.
Like somebody like
Right. Because
come.
your
I'll be like,
heart is in the
oh
right spot.
yeah.
Your heart is in the right posture. And even if you reach one person, that's more than enough.
Yes,
The
more
heavens
than enough.
rejoice.
Yeah.
Like you doing your big one. That's a way to celebrate.
Yeah.
For real. So I want to give you I definitely want to give you that encouraging. A Town, what's up? Love you. I definitely want to give you that encouraging, like don't stop because you are reaching people for sure and people need it. People are really they trying to find nothing sticking. And the only thing that stick is the word. That's it.
Yeah. That's it. That's
That's
it.
it. That's it.
Yes.
And that's on
So
period. And
yes.
I
I'm gonna
appreciate
keep
that.
to it.
Don't stop, girl. Don't do it. Because people watching, please don't. I do want to ask you two questions. One, this is a question I ask all my guests. One is what is the most difficult part about having your medical condition?
The most difficult part, I would say, is probably just like almost full reliance on other people. Like,
Mm,
because of my injury, like I can't get myself in and out of bed. I can't, get dressed myself. Some people can drive, but I am not able to drive just yet. Trying to get
mm,
stronger so I can do that. But I think it's just like the reliance on other people and being like that vulnerable, where if if everyone just, woke up and decided like, nah. My husband's like, I
right.
don't want to take care of you. My mom's like, I don't want to take care of you. And it's like I'm lost. I'm going off to a nursing home, and there are so many people
Yeah.
like that. So I try to like definitely count my blessings and be grateful when things are hard, when it's difficult, relying on people and their schedules, their attitudes, and just kind of like trying to remember that other things are going on in people's lives. Like they're not always like seeing you as a
So
problem,
bad.
which
Yeah,
they
yeah,
always
yeah.
tell me like it's not. We love you, we want you, like we don't think that you're a hassle, but there's other things that life that go on. So yeah, I would
Hmm.
say that's the hardest thing, having to rely on people so heavily.
Definitely get that.
It-
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it shows you like how much people love and how much people can love you, but also it's just hard.
Yeah. Especially if you've always been naturally independent, going from full independency to like now I'm relying to live, like I'm relying on people just to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that for sure. Now so on the flip side, what is the most rewarding part about living with your disability?
The most rewarding part, I think it's kind of, I mean, just a blessing in disguise that I just kind of get to live a decent, like, relatively easy life besides
Mhm.
happening to have people take care of me. Like, I've got my husband, we're great friends. I've
Yeah.
got my best friend and my nieces, like, whenever I want to see them, I don't have to worry about like a job that I'm like locked into or
Yeah.
anything like that. So that is a perk. Like it's kind of a perk. You get little perks here and there. You go to the restaurant, they give you an extra. Look, so many like 2 times people have paid for me and my husband's meal out at the restaurant. And they're like, "Oh, it's paid for." I'm like, "Okay,
But that's the
thanks."
blessing on you, though. That's the blessing on you and your husband because you guys are one. That's the thanks, mom. That's the
Yes,
blessing that
it
you and your
is.
husband have for sure, for sure. And
I
I'm gonna
always
tell
let him
you,
take credit.
oh,
I'm like, "It's
well,
you're just
we
so
gonna let him
handsome."
take
They're
credit,
like,
but I'm gonna give you your credit too, cause you
"Yes."
got y'all are one. So you the okay, yeah, you the one too. You the big one
Yes.
too. Yeah, I definitely agree. There definitely are perks with, I mean, a lot of people see the negative side, but there are a lot of perks. You get to the front of the line for
Yes.
everything.
Voting, you get the front at voting time.
Everything.
The lines be crazy, and they're like, "Oh, come up front." I mean, the first time I went, because I'll go to 2819 church like when I can.
Oh yeah.
And the first time I went, I was like, "Oh, the line is so long." But me and my brother, we just humbly walked to the back of the line, and they're like, "Oh no, you're in the chair. No, no, come to
Oh,
the
come
front."
on,
And I'm
come
like,
on.
like cheer for
No,
the
for
win.
real. No, for real. For
Yes,
real. That is so true. There are definitely perks with having.
there
That's why I
are.
be telling everybody, get you one of us in your circle.
I know.
We top
These are the kind of
tier.
friends you need.
We can get you places that you can't go to by yourself.
Yes.
We got
Mhm.
favor. Cheryl, thank you so much for gracing the stage. I appreciate it. Your story is amazing. My mom even said you have a beautiful spirit. You do. You definitely do.
Thank you.
So
So sweet.
meek and just your smile is everything. And you got locks, so
Yes.
we
Lagging.
locked in. We
Yeah.
locked in for life. I do appreciate you telling your story. Sometimes it's not easy giving people the vulnerable side, the ugly side of, what we deal with. But we appreciate it. I learn about my guests and I never take it for granted of people sharing their stories. So thank you, Gabe. Dang, you be on it. You about to get 25 cents more because you be on it. Um, so can you tell us where they can find you?
So I do my chapter of the day on TikTok and on Instagram. My Instagram is at Egyptian Cake, and my TikTok is Little Rolling Locks. My name is
That's
CJ on both of those. And you can also find me on YouTube where I sing covers to strengthen my diaphragm, and that is Seated Covers with CJ on YouTube. Subscribe to your girl, follow your girl.
okay.
And
You already know I'm
yeah,
about to. I love that
do
for sure.
it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to I'm gonna follow you and everything for sure, for sure. Well, I'm already following you on IG. But all the other ones, you got my vote for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put it out there, so I guess you're gonna have to strengthen your diaphragm a little bit before you head out. You
Oh
put
my
it out
goodness.
there.
I didn't have
It could
anything
be a one
prepared.
liner. It could be a
Just a
one
one liner.
liner.
Let's see. Jesus, take me to a place where we can fall a little more in love. Jesus, take me to a place where I can fall in love with you a little deeper. That's all I got.
On. Take me to the place, Lord. Take me to the place. I love it. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you
Beautiful voice.
so
I love
much.
it. So pretty. So pretty. All right. So before you go, we have a before you go question. Gate. Who would you rather bungee jump or sky? Golly.
No. Like,
Right. Because both of our
the
death
answer is no.
sentences.
Like,
Gee, Louise.
ah,
Bungee jump or
if,
there's no
if it's a
seat.
must, if I
Right.
have
I guess
to make a choice, I think I'm going bungee if I have to make a choice.
you gonna bungee jump. Oh my god. I just got nervous
Yeah,
hearing you
I think
say
I would
that.
bungee.
Okay, you go bungee jump. I think I'll skydive. But it's the landing part that gets me nervous.
Yeah, it's the pulling of the parachute, and
It,
like the bungee, I feel like it's already attached, and it could still snap, but
it could.
that parachute unfolding,
Whew. It's too much. It's too many questions on either end.
yeah, both of them. Oh
Because
my gosh.
like once you bungee jump and after the height had died down, then what you gonna hit? Because you upside down.
Yeah, you're just like hanging there, and they
You're
have
just
to.
you're
I
just
think they
hanging
reel you
there
up, which is even worse.
as if you're upside down. Who?
Yeah,
Either
like pull you
one.
back up.
Yeah, golly. Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
okay, Gabe. I see you. You did your big one with that one because those are rough. Thank
Yeah.
you again, Cherelle, for gracing the stage. I definitely appreciate it. Gabe's gonna put you in the back. Don't log off though, because we're gonna end the show. Love you, girl.
Okay. Love you. Thanks.
You're welcome. Told y'all. I told y'all. Guess it's top. I told y'all. She was super dope. And she sang. Child, you just never know what you're gonna get on the show. Cheryl, thank you so much. Your spirit is just so meek. I just love it. It's so cool. And I'm over here like at a 42. You're just I love it. But that's why we locked in. Because opposites attract. You feel me? Thank you again for gracing the stage. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into the church announcements. If you have a disability and or medical condition and you want to be a guest on the show, let me know. We are not going nowhere. And if you want to be a part of the top tier community, because the tier just raised after Cherelle, so I don't know. Uh, uh, okay. But here's the requirements. I need y'all to hear me clearly. Don't be coming talking about your elbow hurt. You ran into the wall. You ran into the corner of the bed. You got your pinky toe hurting, or you got a paper cut. Put some Neosporin and some lotion and turn on the light. We dealing with some real life stuff over here. Don't be coming over here with some mediocre type regular schmegular. We be dealing with some real life stuff. Sorry. You feel me? Carlton, I got you. I got you. For real, for real, for real. Me and Gabe was just talking about it. I got you. Yeah, don't be coming over here. You will get gracefully shut down. And I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feeling with a hard no. Take to the Lord in prayer. Also, next Tuesday, we are live in living color. Gabe, you about to get 26 cents now. First you was getting 25. Now you about to get a raise. You about to be at a whole dollar by the end of this show. My God, today you just be on it. Come on, trigger fingers. Next Tuesday, we live in living color, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. We are live. One Being Brave ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Thank you guys so much for gracing the stage. I mean, well, Cherelle stage, but thank y'all for coming on. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for just seeing what girl, what you talking about? Thank y'all so much. I don't take it lightly. I'm going to say it every single episode. I appreciate everyone that watches. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. All y'all getting something from the liquor store. Everybody. Y'all can get two things. Y'all can get a drink and a snack. That's how much I love y'all. For real, for real, for real. Thank you guys so much. We out. Don't listen. Don't log off. Okay? Just cause Gabe. Okay. Okay. Girl, what your finger doing? Okay, Gabe, get me out because I need some chicken or something. I love y'all. Though. I love y'all. Gabe, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. That's your cue. Hello,